the third part of my 3-part series behind the scenes. Today I'm going to be showing you how I film and edit for my YouTube channel and my YouTube videos. So before we get into it, if you aren't subscribed already, you should definitely do so and click the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you haven't seen my last 2 videos on this behind the scenes series, I will link them down below. I did a video on how I take and edit my Instagram photos and how I write my blog posts. So those will be linked down in the description. So after you finish watching this video, you can go ahead and check those ones out as well. So I guess we should get straight into the video. So I'm going to start off by stating that you don't need fancy lighting and fancy cameras and microphones and everything to start a YouTube channel. When I first started my channel, I was filming on my computer, and it wasn't a MacBook either. It was I think the brand was Dell, but it was the first laptop that I ever got. That is what I filmed my first ever YouTube video on. I'll see if I can find clips and stuff of what my videos used to look like way back when I first started and I wasn't using a proper camera. And even now, I mean, there are plenty of YouTubers now that usually use their iPhones to film their videos. Like if they vlog and stuff, they'll vlog on their iPhones. So having camera equipment and stuff isn't that important if you are starting out. I still like to consider myself a beginner, even though I have been on YouTube for I think like 7 years or something. It has been a very long time I have been making YouTube videos, but I wasn't like taking it super serious until like a few years ago. It was kind of just like a hobby, but now it is something that I really enjoy, that I really am inspired to work hard on and create something out of it. So the camera that I am filming on is a Canon EOS 650D. It is quite an old camera. I think we got it in 2013. It is not actually my camera, it is my mum's, so shout out to my mum for letting me use her camera all these years. I still don't have my own camera. And for vlogging I use a Sony, Cybershot DSC WX500. That's what it says on the box. Sometimes I will use the big camera, sometimes I'll use this one, like if I'm traveling and stuff, it's just easy to take with me. It has the screen that flips up as well. It is pretty good quality, and it's just nice and easy to carry around. So I do use a microphone for my videos. I never used to up until I think maybe the end of last year I started to use a microphone. So I have like the boxes out for everything because I don't know what anything is called. It's a Rode microphone. Just like you slide it onto the top of the camera, plug it into the side, and it's got like a big fuzzy thing on it for noise reduction and stuff like that. Obviously you don't need to be using a microphone if you don't have the money to get one, but it is a definite improvement. I can definitely tell the difference between when I am using a microphone and when I'm not using a microphone on my camera. For lighting, probably 95% of the time I'm not using any type of lights. I have a big window in my bedroom, so I sit in front of that, and that is the lighting that you are seeing right now. If it is like a gloomy day or if I want to film at night, I will use lights and stuff, but I don't usually use lights. I feel like they're not that crucial for me because I do usually film during the day. So for my camera settings, this is the part that I am honestly still kind of working on, hence why the title of this video is for beginners, because I still kind of haven't figured everything out myself, but I still wanted to make this video for you guys if you are starting out and if you are a beginner, so we can kind of like learn together. And if you have any tips or anything, you can leave them down in the comments. So I film on the manual setting just because that way I can control everything. I control how dark it is, how light it is, how blurry the background is, how it's focusing. Then there's also the aperture and ISO, which I am still kind of figuring out. So the aperture controls the blurry background and the ISO controls how light or dark your videos are. So like I said, I do use natural lighting, so it depends on how bright it is that day or where the sun is positioned, what time of day I'm filming, or if I'm not filming in my bedroom, if I'm like filming out and vlogging and the lighting is changing, you will have to adjust your camera settings differently each time. So at the moment I have my ISO is set at 400, my aperture is set at 3.5. So if you change your aperture, it's going to make your videos a lot darker, so then you'll need to bump up your ISO to make your videos a lot lighter. So I'll show you guys right now. I'll quickly change the settings and show you how different it is. And just keep in mind that I'm not using any lighting at all. This is purely the camera settings. So I'm just going to turn it down, and you can see that it's already getting darker, and it literally, you can't see me anymore. So, and then I'm turning it back up. And there we go. Literally, if you don't have lighting, it's not that big of an issue if you have a good camera, because you can just turn up your ISO and it is going to make your videos a lot brighter. As for the aperture and the blurry background, the ISO I kind of have figured out. It's not that difficult. Turn it up, turn it down. The ISO, because I think the settings on this camera are a little bit different. I'm not sure if you can like tell the difference or not, but yeah. So just play around with the camera, and you know, as a YouTuber who films by themselves, it is quite difficult. You see all these big YouTubers out there who have either a partner or a videographer that will help them film. Some of them even have editors to edit their videos. I just literally film my videos on a camera, on a tripod, in my room by myself, majority of the time. So that's why, you know, don't compare your videos to big YouTubers like that who have a whole team behind them, to you who is trying to do everything all on your own. I mean, I have some friends, and like my mum and stuff will help me film videos if I need them to. But when it comes to like editing and stuff, I definitely do it all on my own, and 100% will probably always do it all on my own, just because I like to be in control of the end product. I want to edit it the way I want to edit it. So now I guess I will move on to how I edit my videos. So I edit my videos in Final Cut Pro. Yes, you do have to pay for it, but for me it is worth it. When I first started out, I was using iMovie on my computer, which is just as good as Final Cut Pro, but I wanted to upgrade just so I can have a little bit more freedom and edit my videos a little bit differently. So I do have a video that I need to edit, so I'm just gonna start off with that. And the video that I'm going to edit will have been my last video. I'm gonna scoot over to the side so I can pop in a screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna have a screen come up here so you can see what I'm doing. So we're gonna go File, New, Event. We're gonna call it Declutter with Me. And then we're gonna go Import. And so I'm not gonna go full in depth and edit a whole video. I'm literally just gonna show you guys quickly bits and pieces. So I'll start off with, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna adjust the settings, because as you can see, it's not as bright as I would like it to be. So we'll go to Show Color Board, Exposure, and we're just going to make it a little bit brighter. There's a lot of editing that goes into it, so like I said in the beginning, it's really not that big of a deal if you don't have fantastic lighting, because there are a million different ways that you can edit it. I'm going to turn up the saturation a little bit. And I like to always turn up the blue tones in my videos, which is this thing here, just to make them look a little bit cooler. Okay, so that is the settings for this part of the video. So to cut it up and everything, I'm going to press the B on the keyboard, which brings up this little blade, and you can cut everything, and then the A, which allows you to click back on everything. And then yeah, so I am going to actually have that, and then it's going to go straight into the video. Hi guys, welcome. Before we get into the video, if you aren't subscribed already, please do so and click the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. So I'm going to show you guys how I put in the little swishy thing to tell you guys to subscribe. So I actually downloaded a video off YouTube. I will link their channel down in the description bar as well. They have a whole bunch of amazing videos where they have overlays and stuff that you can use in your videos. So I will link them down below so you can go and check them out. So I actually have everything in a file in YouTube. I'll go to editing, and then I have it here. So it's this little video. I'm just going to drag and drop it on top of that. And then we're going to go back over here and find the bit where I mentioned subscribing, so I can put it on top of that. Before we get into the video, if you aren't subscribed already, so I'm going to put it there. So then you want to go onto this video, and cut it there. And then we're just gonna bring this bit over here. And as you can see, it is green. It has a green background. Before we get into the video, if you aren't subscribed already, please do so and click the notification bell to... I'm actually gonna move that forward a little bit. Before we get into the video, if you aren't subscribed already, please do so. And then we're also gonna add a little notification thing. Be notified whenever I upload a new video. First things first, you want to click on the first bit, the subscribe bit, and then we're gonna go to effects and type in key and get this one here called Kia and drag it and drop it over the top, and there you go, the green is no longer there. So before we get into the video, if you aren't subscribed already, please do so. And then if I don't want it over my face, you just click on this bit and it'll click, make sure it's on, whoops, make sure it's on transform, and then you can make it smaller. And I can put it over to the side here so it's not on top of my face. Adjust the size a little bit. Click done. Already, please do so and click the notification. So then I also want this little guy over in the corner so he's not covering my face. Click done, and then this is what it looks like in the end. Easiest for me to get in there. Before we get into the video, if you aren't subscribed already, please do so and click the notification bell. So I'm going to cut off the intro there. It is 1 minute and 15 seconds, which is a little bit long, but once I finish the intro, I will usually put in like a little transition into like the main part of the video. So I usually like to use slide. So I'll pop that there. Then you guys can see that it's... And the amount of junk that is in it. Okay, so this is the drawer. Okay, so sometimes I will like to add in a sound effect. So we're going to go over here. And the one that I want to add is a swish. Okay, I like that one. So we'll put that in here. In it. The amount of junk that is in it. Okay. Okay, we're going to put it at the back end of that. Amount of junk that is in it. Okay, so this is the drawer. So obviously that video isn't completely edited. It still has like a lot to go through. And then I will also like add music and stuff into it in the background, just so like, I don't know, it gives it kind of a nice vibe. I will link down below the channels that I get my YouTube music from. It's all copyright free, so you can actually use it in your videos. So your videos can still be monetized. So that will all be linked. Everything will be linked all down in the description bar. So definitely go down there and have a little look around. Click on some links. I will then export the video and upload it to my channel. For my thumbnails, I will use Adobe Spark. I used to use PicMonkey, but now you have to pay for it, and I'm not about to pay for that. So I use Adobe Spark. I will sometimes edit the photos on my phone and then send them to my computer. Or I do have Adobe Spark on my phone as well, so I'll sometimes edit it on the app. But it doesn't take me that long to edit my thumbnails. That is it. If you have any questions at all, leave them down in the comments and I will respond to them. If you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, I would say 100% go for it. Just do it. You have no idea what is going to come out of it. Like I said, I have been doing YouTube for almost 7 years and I've only just hit 8,000 subscribers. So for some people, it's a lot easier. I mean, Morgan Adams has literally hit 1 million subscribers and she's had YouTube for like 2 months. So good on her. I mean, she did have a little bit of help from Shane, but don't feel discouraged if you do start a channel and nobody's watching your videos straight away and nobody's subscribing. They will. It is a lot of hard work. It takes up a lot of time. I literally work Monday to Friday and then on the weekends I film and edit. But enjoy it. Don't do it purely for fame or for money, because that is the wrong reason and you will not get what you want out of it. Just, I do it because it is something that I really, really enjoy and that I really love doing. Even if nobody watched my videos, I would probably still make them. That is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button and the notification bell. I love you guys so much and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. We're gonna be alright. Hey.